Hi guys, welcome to today's class. Today we'll be looking at likely NABTEB Mathematics questions. Okay, now our first question says, use the logarithm table to evaluate. We have the fourth root of 0.784 raised to the power 3 times 23.67 divided by 3.479. Now, in evaluating this using our log table, alright, we are going to have our number and log. Now, this involves us finding the characteristics and mantissa of each and every of those numbers. Now, when we talk about characteristics of a number, it simply means how many times is your decimal point going to move to be in between your first and second non-zero digits in your number. Now, our first number there is 0.784. Okay, so our characteristics, since we're moving our decimal point just once to be in between our first and second non-zero digits, that becomes -1. Now, why is it -1? Because it's going backwards. Now, we are going to find our log of 784. That is 78 under 4. All right, log of 78 under 4 would give us 8943. Okay, now since this number is raised to the power of 3, since it's raised to the power of 3, we are going to multiply this entire number by 3. Okay, so here we are having a number, our log here, a new log multiplied by 3 would be 3 times 3 gives us 9, 3 times 4, 12, write down 2, carry 1, 3 times 9, 27, plus 1, 28, all right, carry 2. Now, 3 times 8 gives us 24, plus 2 will give us 26, write down 6, carry 2. Now, 3 times 1 will be -3 plus 2 gives us a -1. So this still leaves us with -1.6829. Now, so our second number, we have it as 23.67. Now, for us to find our characteristics here, we are going to put a decimal point to be in between our first and second non-zero digits. So we'll be moving it once forward. So this becomes 1 point. Now, for our mantissa, we are having 23 under 6, difference of 7. Okay, so for our log, we have 23 under 6, difference of 7. This gives us 3742. Okay, now since it's multiplying, we would add it to this. So we have 1.3742. So we are going to add it up. 9 plus 2 gives us 11. Write down 1, carry 1. 2 plus 4, 6 plus 1, 7. 8 plus 7, 15. Write down 5, carry 1. 6 plus 3, 9 plus 1, 10. Write down 0, carry 1. Now we have -1 plus 1 plus 1. So -1 plus 1 will cancel, leaving us with 1.0571. Now this is for our answer for our numerator. All right, now looking at our denominator, our number there is 3.479. Now, since our decimal point is already between our first and second non-zero digit, our characteristics will be 0. Okay, now having this as 0, we will be looking at 34 under 7, difference of 9. So we have log 34 under 7, difference of 9. This gives us 5414. Okay, having it as 5414, all right, in here, bringing it this way, we have 0.5414. Okay, having it here, since it's division, we are going to do what? Subtract our denominator from our numerator. Now, subtracting 1 minus 4 cannot, so we borrow 1 from 7, making this 6. So 11 minus 4 will give us 7. 6 minus 1 will give us 5. 5 minus 4 will give us 1. And 0 minus 5 cannot, so we borrow 1, making this 0. 10 minus 5 will give us 5. 0 minus 0, 0. So now we have our answer as 0.5157. Now, because of this fourth root, we are going to divide our answer by 4. So having 0.5157 divided by 4. Okay, so we are having this as our answer here would now become 0.1289. Okay, so from here we'll find our antilog of 0.1289. Now, antilog of 0.1289 gives us 1.346. Now, this is our final answer for our logarithm. It will be 1.346. So our next question, it says, find the product of 324 base 6 and 15 base 6. Now, this can be solved in two ways. Either we multiply out directly since both are in base 6, or we convert both digits to base 10, multiply out, then reconvert our answer back to base 6. So for the purpose of this, we'll be converting these two digits to base 10. Now, in converting 324 base 6 to base 10, we'll use our expansion method. 0, 1, 2. This becomes 3 times 6 raised to the power 2 plus 2 times 6 raised to the power 1 plus 4 times 6 raised to the power 0. So this gives us 3 times 36 plus 2 times 6 plus 4 times 1. Since anything raised to the power 0 is 1. So this will be 108 plus 12 plus 4, which gives us 124 base 10. Now, looking at 15 base 6, 0, 1, this gives us 1 times 6 raised to the power 1 plus 5 times 6 raised to the power 0. This will be 6 plus 5, which is 11 base 10. So here we have it as 124 times 11, which gives us 124 times 11 gives us 1364 base 10. All right, so we are going to reconvert 1364 back to base 6. And in doing that, we would use our division method. Now, 6 into 13 will be 2. Remember 1. 6 into 16 will be 2. That is 12. So 16 minus 12 will give us 4. Now 6 into 44 will be 7. 7 times 6, 42. Remainder 2. Alright, now 6 again into 22 would give us 3, 18. Okay, now 22 minus 18 would give us 4. So 6 into 47 would give us another 7, which is 42. Remainder 5. Now 6 into 37 would give us 6. Remainder 1. 6 into 6 will give us 1. Remainder 0. And 6 into 1 will give us 0. Remainder 1. So therefore, our 324 times base 6 times 15 base 6 would give us 1 reading upwards, 10152 base 6. So this forms our answer for the product of 324 base 6 and 15 base 6. And next question says, make t the subject of the expression. Now our expression is n equals root of s over t minus p over q. All right, now in making t your subject of expression, first off, we will eliminate whatever is around t. Now the first thing to eliminate is our root sign. Now, since we have a root covering all our expressions, we are going to take the square root of both, take the square of both sides in order to eliminate our root. So we have square both sides. So if we square both sides, this becomes n squared equals s over t minus p over q all squared. So this will cancel our root sign, leaving us with n squared equals s over t minus p over q. Now, since we want t to be alone, our next step is to eliminate our pq from this side. And in order to eliminate that, since it's subtracting, we would add p over q to both sides. So add p over q to both sides. Now this becomes n squared plus p over q equals s over t minus p over q plus p over q. So this cancels this, leaving us with n squared plus p over q equals s over t. All right, now the next is to factor out our n squared plus p over q. Now our LCM here would be q, which brings us to n squared q plus p equals s over t. Now cross multiplying, okay, this becomes sq. Okay, let's have it as t bracket n squared q plus p equals sq. Okay, now since we are making t as subject of formula, we divide both sides by n squared q plus p. So our t would be sq all over n squared q plus p. So with this, we've made t as subject of the expression. So our next question, it says, if s is directly proportional to t and t is 120 when s is 30, find the value of t when s is 136. Now it says s is directly proportional to t. Okay, now imputing a constant of proportionality, we have it as s equals kt. Now they said when t is 120, s is 30. So this is 30 equals 120k. Okay, so therefore our k would be 30 over 120, which gives us 1 over 4. So the value of our constant of proportionality here will be 1 over 4. Now it says find the value of t when s is 136. So back to our relation here, and including our k, this becomes s equals k, which is 1 over 4 times t. All right, or we can rewrite it as s equals t over 4. Okay, now the next part of the question says s is what? 136 equals t over 4. So to find t, we'll do what? Cross multiply. So t would be 136 times 4, which would be 136 times 4 would give us 544. So the value of t when s is 136 would be 544. Alright guys, so our next question, it says evaluate 10.5 squared minus 1.5 without the use of mathematical tables. Now what they're simply expecting we should do here is to apply a difference of square method. Now in application of our difference of square method, we know that a squared minus b squared gives us a plus b, a minus b. Now in this case, our a is 10.5 and our b is 1.5. So putting this here, we have it as 10.5 plus 1.5 and 10.5 minus 1.5. Now 10.5 plus 1.5 would give us 12. 10.5 minus 1.5 will give us 9. So 12 times 9 would give us 108. So the value of our 10.5 squared minus 1.5 squared would be 108. Okay, so the next question that says expand, we have expand a plus 2 root 3 times a minus 3 root 2. Now, in expanding this, we are going to keep one of our brackets constant and use the other to multiply the other bracket. Now, keeping our second bracket constant, this becomes a bracket a minus 3 root 2 plus 2 root 3 bracket a minus 3 root 2. You can see we are using the digits in our first bracket to multiply our second bracket. Now, expanding this, a times a will give us a squared. A times minus 3 will give us minus 3a root 2 plus a times this will give us 2a root 3 minus 3a root 2. Sorry, this will be 2 times 3, 6. 3 times 2 will give us root 6. Okay, so now, since there are no common terms here to add up, because we can't add root 3 and root 2 together, since they aren't in same root, so our final answer will be a squared minus 3a root 2 plus 2a root 3 minus 6 root 6. So this would be our expansion for this sodical expression. Now, to our next question, it says, calculate the area of the major sector of a circle which sustains an angle of 130 degrees at the center and having a radius of 14 centimeters. Now, if we have a circle this way, and this is a center, all right? Now, we have the minor sector and the major sector. And if you are asked that the sector sustains an angle of 130 degrees, okay, that means our minor sector is 130 degrees. And to get the angle of the major sector would be 360 minus 130. Okay, this gives us 230 degrees. Okay, but for this case, we are going to calculate both the minor sector and the major sector. Now, we are giving our radius to be what? 14 centimeters. Okay, now we know that for area of sector, we have our formula as theta over 360 pi r squared. Okay, area of our sector gives us theta over 360 pi r squared. So here, our theta, okay, let's calculate for our minor sector. We have it as 130 over 360 times 22 over 7, which is our pi, times 14 over 1. Okay, so this gives us 130 times 22 times 7 times 14. Sorry, times 7 times 2. 7 here 1, 7 here 2. So this gives us 130 times 44 times 14 divided by 360, which gives us 222.44 centimeter squared. That would be the area of the minor sector. Now, for the major sector, we have it as 230 over 360 times 22 over 7 times 14 times 14. 7 here 1, 7 here 2. So this would be 230 times 44 times 14 divided by 360. which gives us 393.56 centimeters squared. So this would be the area of the major sector and the minor sector of a circle that subtends an angle of 130 degrees at the center. Now, our next question says, rationalize 2 over 4 plus 3 root 2. Now, in rationalization of your solves, if we want to solve this out, we will multiply both our numerator and our denominator by the conjugate of our denominator. And now, how do we find the conjugate of our denominator? The conjugate of our denominator is simply the opposite of our sign here. So since we have a plus, the sign will just change to a minus. That gives us the conjugate of our denominator. So here, we have this as 2 over 4 plus 3 root 2 times 4 minus 3 root 2 all over 4 minus 3 root 2. Okay, now this becomes 2 bracket 4 minus 3 root 2 for our numerator. Now expanding this will be 4 bracket 4 minus 3 root 2 plus 3 root 2 bracket 4 minus 3 root 2. Okay, 4 times 4 gives us 16, okay? This will be 2 bracket 4 minus 3 root 2 all over 4 times 4, 16, minus 12 root 2, 4 times 3 plus 12 root 2, and 3 times 3 gives us, plus times minus will give us minus, 3 times 3 gives us 9, 2 times 2 will give us, and root 2 times root 2 will give us 2 times 2, okay? So this will have as 2 bracket 4 minus 3 root 2 all over this, cancels this, 16 minus 18, okay? So here we're having it as 2 bracket 4 minus 3 root 2 all over minus 2. So this cancels this, leaving our answer as minus 4 plus minus 4 brackets minus 4 bracket minus 3 root 2. So expanding this, we have it as minus 4 plus 3 root 2, which we can rewrite as 3 root 2 minus 4 as our final answer. So with this, we've rationalized our question. All right, and the question says, factorize completely. We have x squared minus x, plus x all squared minus 2x plus 2 all squared. Now, in this, we are going to apply our difference of square method to this, since both are squared. This becomes, remember, difference of square says a squared minus b squared would give us a plus b, a minus b. Now, where our a in this case is x squared plus x, and our b is 2x plus 2. Now, applying this here, we have this as x squared plus x plus 2x plus 2. All right? Now, we have x squared plus x minus 2x plus 2. Okay. Now, here, collecting our like terms, we have x squared plus 3x plus 2. Okay, for this first bracket. And the second bracket, expanding this bracket, we're having it as x squared plus x minus 2x minus 2. Okay, so if we collect like terms, we have it as x squared plus 1 minus 2 will give us minus x minus 2, okay, as a bracket here. So from here, we can factorize, find the factors of this and find the factors of this. So for x squared plus 3x plus 2, factorizing, we have 2x squared, okay? So if we have 2x squared, our factors will be 2x and x. So imputing that here, we have x squared plus 2x plus x plus 2. All right, common terms there will be x. So we have x plus 2. Common terms there will be 1. So we have x plus 2. So our factors for this first one will be x plus 1 and x plus 2. Okay, now for our second bracket, we have x squared minus x minus 2. Factorizing, we have minus 2x squared. Okay, our factors here will be minus 2x and x. Okay, since we're having a negative here, 2 minus 2 plus 1 will give us minus 1, and 2 times minus 2 times plus times 1 will give us a minus 2. So here our factors will become x minus 2x minus plus x minus 2. Factorizing, we have x is common, which gives us x minus 2 plus 1 is common, x minus 2. So our factors here will become x plus 1 and x minus 2. So for the entire term, we'll be having it as x plus 1 times x minus plus 2, x plus 1, and x minus 2. So here we have it as x plus 1 all squared, x plus 2, and x minus 2. So with this, we have factorized our question completely. Our next question says, express A in terms of x, b, and y if A plus x all over A minus x equals y minus b all over y plus b. Now, for us to make, it simply means we should make A as subject of formula here. So every other term should be moved to one side while A stands alone. In order to do that, we'll cross multiply. Cross multiplying, we have A plus x times y plus b equals A minus x times y minus b. Now, expanding our bracket, we have it as ay plus ab plus xy plus bx equals ay minus ab minus xy plus bx. Now, bringing all our terms together, okay, bringing our terms together, bringing our a's together and others one way, we have this as ay plus ab minus ay plus ab equals minus xy minus xy plus bx minus bx. Okay, so this ay will cancel ay, leaving us with 2ab equals, on this other side, bx will cancel bx, leaving us with minus 2xy. So here, for a, we divide both sides by 2b. All right, this gives us a equals minus 2xy all over 2b. So 2 cancels, leaving us with a equals minus xy all over b. So with this, we've made a subject of formula. Two places on the equator are 7,900 kilometers apart, measured along the equator. Find the difference in their longitudes. Now, we are given our radius to be 6370 kilometers and pi to be 3.142. Okay, now we are told that the distance between them is 7,900 kilometers. And we know to find distance, we have theta over 360 times 2 times pi times r. Okay, now in this case, we are given distance, we are given our pi, and we are given our radius. So we have to find the angle. So here we have it as 7,900 equals theta over 360 times 2 times 3.14 times 6370. So cross multiplying, this would have 79 times 360 would give us 2844000 equals 2 times 3.14 times 6370 would give us 40,003.6 theta. Now, so our theta would become 2844000 divided by 40,003.6, which gives us 2844000 divided by 40,003.6. That leaves us with 71.09 degrees. So to the nearest one decimal place would be 71.1 degrees. So the angle, the difference in the longitude is 71.1 degrees. All right, guys, hope you've enjoyed our class so far. We've come to the end of today's class. Don't forget to like and share this link with your friends. See you in our next class.
Hi, I'm sure you enjoyed the content you just watched. To see more episodes as that, preparing you for your oncoming exams, smash the subscribe button on this channel right now and visit the playlist that we've made for you, covering over 50 types of different exams, including JAMB, WAEC, Kakao,